Whenever you're ready, bro.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
When the kids are counting sheep, when the kids go to sleep, dreams and memories.
Hit it!
When the kids go to sleep.
Yeah, dude. That was
Wait,
good.
are you supposed to be asleep right now?
I don't think
Get
so.
to bed! You're grounded! You're...
Oh no, here, I'll help you.
Here's my little baby boy. Here's my little baby boy. Here's my firstborn. Yes, he is. Who's my big little man? Yes, you are.
Come on, Dad. Knock it off.
Welcome
Get off
to
me.
When the Kids Go to Sleep. WTKG. Oh, I did it wrong.
Come on, you-
WTKGDS.
Do the intro, bro.
Like,
You got a chia seed stuck in your tooth. Hold still. Let me see. We've been eating chia seeds. Hold on. Let me clean you up.
That's
Let
a
me
healthy
clean you up.
snack. Chia seeds.
We
Just
did have
feed your
chia
kids
seeds.
chia seeds.
Welcome to the podcast once again, right here at Maker Studios in Los Angeles, California. It's your favorite free podcast. When the kids go to
It
sleep,
is.
download it free.
You know it is.
Below.
Below.
I love getting tweets from you guys about you being at the bus stop or driving somewhere on trips and you listen to our podcasts.
Thank you.
So you know how that works. If you don't, you can literally download our podcast and have just the audio on your phone. You can go to iTunes and download it for free. And,
Yes.
you can have it. Listen to it wherever you go in the entire world.
And we have a special guest today. It's Sontard.
Sontard. Welcome
How
to
are
the
you,
podcast,
dude?
bud.
hola.
Hola. We measured Sontard today to see how tall, because I was wondering how tall he was.
Mm-hmm.
Sontard is 8 years old. 8 years old. You've been on this earth for 8 years. Can you believe it?
Mm-hmm.
What have you accomplished?
You'll be 9 in December.
What have you accomplished in your 8 years of life?
Staying away from this crazy girl.
Oh, snap. By the way, we were at church yesterday, and there was this girl about like 4 rows in front of us who was... What was she doing? Tell him what she was
She
doing.
was winking at me.
She was?
She turned around in church right during sacrament meeting. She turned around and she's going like this, like winking at Sontard.
Whoa.
And what did you do? What did you do back? No, you didn't.
Did you wink back?
No, he just sat there and like ignored her. Like I'm like, dude, is she like winking at you or me? Like, because I was like, who is that girl? Because she's his age. She was in your class, right? Don't say her name. What is she in your class in 2nd grade?
Oh, in school?
Yeah,
Or in
but she's
church?
also
School.
she's from school,
Oh.
but she was also in our church.
Wait,
so
is
she's
this the curly haired one?
yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
So then Sontard asked me, I go, who is that? And he's like, oh, it's just some girl from my school. And then he goes, what does that mean? Like, cause she's like winking at him and he goes, what does that mean? I'm like, I don't know. I think she's just trying to get your attention or trying to make you smile.
It means she likes you, bro.
You think she's cute?
Yeah.
I thought you had another girlfriend. Was it that her? Was that the girl?
No.
Oh, so many girlfriends.
Well, we
Well,
got
it
a
is-
whole new year coming up.
In his 8 years, he's accomplished staying away from that crazy girl.
Yeah.
No, not her. A different one.
A different one, yeah.
Tried to take my shirt off.
What? Let's just get awkward right away. When was this?
We need to have a conversation outside of this room.
He actually
now.
told us about that.
No, he did.
He did.
It
tell us about
was on the playground.
weird girls.
Like just flirting. Girls flirt really weird. Just so you know, Sontard. Girls are weird.
When I first met your
Except
mom,
you.
yeah,
I'm not weird, but I used to be weird. I would do
yeah.
weird
When I
stuff.
first met your mom, she tried to take my socks off.
I did.
She's like, "Let me smell your feet, big boy," and I'm like, "What? That's weird."
That's not true.
She's like,
That's
"Let me get some of
not
that toe
true.
jam action."
Ew.
I'm like, "What? Okay."
You're disgusting. That's not true.
All right, so Sontard is on the podcast today. She tried to take my shirt off. Oh, great. So you are 4'6". We measured him today to see how tall he was. Because I'm like, because how tall are you? You're like
I'm 5'1.5".
on
Debatably.
on a good day.
I used to say 5'2", and then somebody debated me on that, and they were right. I am 5'1.5".
5'1.5". Because I've been noticing like Sontard is like
But if
almost
I do
as tall
yoga,
as
I'll
you.
be 5'2".
Does that stretch you out?
Yeah, it stretches you out, makes it taller.
I need to do some yoga.
Anyway, Sontard was 4.
So me and Sontard measured him today, and he's 4'6" tall. And I was thinking, I don't think I was 4'6" until I was like a 9th grader.
You were a small cookie.
What does that mean? You're a small cookie.
Means that you didn't weigh.
Yeah,
How
I
much
was
did you
short.
weigh when you were a freshman?
I wrestled. I remember wrestling in 9th grade. I wrestled 103 pounds.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I was tiny.
Seriously.
I was seriously probably shorter, and I was probably half Sontard size in 9th grade.
Yeah.
Not half, but anyways.
No.
You're a big dude, man. You gonna play some football? That's a question we had because you are signed up to play flag football and soccer.
And soccer. It's
Talk
gonna
to
be
us about
so
that.
fun. What are your thoughts?
I'm ready.
You nervous?
A little.
What do
You know what though? You're gonna totally dominate. Do you remember when you played soccer back in Idaho and you were the best one on the team?
Yeah.
Do you got anything to say? You're just gonna shake your head the whole time.
I don't
Because they
know.
can't hear you if you shake your head.
I don't know what to say.
Talk to
really.
us. Talk to us about what do you like better, football or soccer?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
If you had to choose right now, if I said you have to pick soccer or football, which one are you gonna pick?
Probably soccer.
Soccer? Why do you think soccer?
I love soccer.
Yeah, you do. You were playing with a bunch of kids in 2nd grade, weren't you?
I played it. Like, I started playing on the apparatus and, like, I'm going to go play soccer. And then I started playing that. I'm not lying, but every single day.
On the apparatus? That's what you call it?
It's weird. They call it an apparatus. It's like the playground
You
toys.
don't call it the jungle gym, you call it the
No,
apparatus?
they call it the apparatus. Isn't that so weird?
That is
And they
weird.
have certain days where there's only one and they don't want all the kids on it at the same time. So there's certain days where like the 1st graders will be on the apparatus and then the 2nd graders will be on it the next day. And they call it the apparatus. The first time Princess Jard came home and was like, I didn't get to play on the apparatus today. I'm like, the what? What? You
It's like,
played on what at the playground?
I didn't get to go to the gauntlet today and play on the apparatus.
It was so weird.
Yeah, that's
but
funny. So you started playing, not lying, soccer every day.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part about soccer?
Kicking the ball.
A lot of kicking in soccer. Duh.
And plus,
I love you so much.
I kind of like you.
You're so fun. So Sontard's been getting really active. Tell us about what you've been doing in the mornings on the treadmill.
I've been walking on the treadmill.
And have you been
3 mi-
improving every time?
I did 4 miles and 3. I used to do 2, but now I do 3, and then a couple times I did 4.
Yeah, see?
Nice.
You just keep
Nice.
getting better and better. And I think that's awesome that at your age you're starting to do that, because me as an adult, when I started to do that, I was like, oh, I can't do it. I'm never going to get to 13.1 miles. But it is just every day, little by little. You've gotten better and better. So good job.
Mm-hmm.
Building it up. So you're going into 3rd grade. Are you nervous about 3rd grade?
A little.
Talk to me. What are you nervous about going into the 3rd grade?
Strict teachers.
You're nervous about strict teachers?
I hate strict teachers.
Don't we all? I mean, let's be honest. What do you mean strict teachers?
Like, strict teachers.
Oh, duh. Like, you mean
Like
they
strict, like
make you
they-
do a lot of homework and they won't let you have any fun?
Or they're mean in the classroom? What kind of strict?
A little mean in the classroom.
So was your 2nd grade teacher mean in the classroom?
When kids usually get in trouble. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, really.
Really?
Didn't she really have some tough kids, though? I remember Sontard coming home from school and telling me about the stuff these kids were doing and swearing in class and just, being tough. So I can imagine that would be tough as a teacher to
Too
handle
cool
kids
for
like
school.
that. Too cool for school kids?
They think they're too cool for school.
Really?
Do you think that you're too cool for school?
No.
Why do you go to school? What's the purpose of school?
You need to learn some knowledge so you don't get dumb when you get older.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You need to get some knowledge so you don't get dumb when you're older. Why do you want to get knowledge? What's knowledge for?
So, like, you could learn stuff and, like, say if I asked you what 2 plus 2 is and you didn't know that, would it be weird?
I would say,
That would be
is
weird.
it 6?
No.
Dang it. I didn't have very strict teachers, that's why.
So what do you think, is there anything that you're exceptionally excited about for going back to
What's your
school?
favorite subject in school?
Wait, I asked a question first.
He's Mr. Reader.
Reading.
How many books have you read now? You've read a ton of books. You read all the Diary of the Wimpy Kid series. How many Goose books?
Started the Harry Potter ones.
Goosebumps.
I think one.
One Goosebumps.
And then
And you just finished a book about burping.
Excuse me. That was a perfect segue because I had to burp. Those chia seeds are really like in my stomach right now. I'm like, I gotta burp. What should I do? And then you said burping. I'm like, oh, that'll be funny if I burp.
Perfect. Hilarious.
He is. Sontard is Mr. Reader. We were at dinner. Went to dinner last night, and we're like in between the salads. Sontard busts his book out, and I'm like, what 8-year-old kid is like, oh, I think I'll take this opportunity in the dinner time to like catch up on my reading. I want to get to chapter 8 before the main course gets here. So what, you're reading this Goosebumps book right now, right?
I finished it, actually.
You finished it? What was it about? Give us a book summary.
Okay, it was about a kid who he loves magic tricks, and he was at his magic show at a talent show in school, and he's really good at magic. He pulls quarters out of his friend's nose all the time.
Oh, really?
He always pulls quarters out of their nose. So when they were when he was doing one magic trick, his last one, he was going to juggle 4 red balls and drink a cup of water at the same time. So while he was doing that, when he was drinking, after a while he realized that it was like something sour and stuff, and it turned out to be vinegar.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And like water. And then before that, he had a bird that like flew into his house one day. So he put it on his shoulder and he said, "Give me a kiss." It licked him, and it was like a hawk, and he said it felt like scratchy and dry.
Yeah, like sandpaper.
Yeah. And then he drank it, and then when he went into the bathroom, he felt weird. So then he ran all the way home, and he started shrinking, and his clothes started falling off. His shoes started falling off. Then he was going to brush his teeth because he thought it would make the taste to go away, but then he said it started getting as big as a baseball bat, so he's shrinking. Then he climbed up on a scale and weighed himself, and he didn't even weigh a pound.
Nuh-uh.
So then he was like, right now he's like totally naked and barefoot. So then he's like, what should I do? Where's some clothes? So he goes to his room and he finds these puppets. And then he finds this Barbie doll that has it's a Ken Barbie doll. He puts the Ken's like rock jumpsuit on.
Is rock climbing
like rock
stuff?
and roll?
A rock and roll jumpsuit.
Okay.
So then he puts that on and some squeaky shoes.
Like the plastic Ken doll shoes.
Yeah. And then
Bless you.
Sorry.
he starts like going down, and then he sees his bird Bugsy. His name's Bugsy because he likes to eat bugs.
Oh, okay.
So he thinks he's a bug. So he comes and he swoops down. He first plays with the bug, then he eats it.
The kid eats the bug?
No, the
No,
bird.
Oh, the bird.
bird
Oh, okay.
plays with his bug, and then he eats it. So then he was playing with the bug. He was playing with the kid, and he kept dropping him and picking up.
The bird was picking up the kid? Oh.
And dropping him and picking him up. And suddenly, till when he dropped him, he crawled under the couch and he hid there. And then he felt something sharp, and it was a toothpick. And then he heard
sword.
like a toothpick sword. Then he heard a tap, tap, tap from under the couch, and it turned out to be like a spider.
Oh my goodness.
A big
Sounds
spider.
terrifying.
So then it was crawling to him, and he tried to stab it with the toothpick, but then it started crawling on the toothpick. So then he threw the toothpick, ran out from under the couch, and the spider was going like this, and then the kid was going like
so was
that.
it exciting?
It was exciting.
Can you imagine
think that-
fighting a spider that was as big as you are?
It was a little bit bigger.
Oh, even worse.
Do you think that reading is more exciting than watching movies?
Yeah, but when I watch Goosebumps episodes on TV, I get the creeps, and I got the creeps reading that book. So, if you ever get a Goosebumps book, you read it, you get the creeps. Don't ever get a Goosebumps book again.
Are you going to read more Goosebumps books?
Probably.
He loves getting the creeps.
So then, the kid starts running. The spider grabs onto
Well, we might have
him.
some more questions for you. Like, I don't know if we want to
That's
hear
okay.
about Goosebumps.
We don't need to
book
hear the
all
whole
time.
book, but that
Yeah,
sounds like
you
a
don't want to
really
give too much
exciting
of it
story.
away, because if somebody wants to read that book, you might give too much of it away.
Yeah, so you
It's
just
called-
give just enough to make them excited.
It's called Goosebumps Night of the Giant Everything.
Night of the
Check it
Giant
out at your local
Everything.
bookstores.
Awesome.
Good. That was a good book review, dude. Give me 5. Too slow.
Oh.
So we wanted to ask you a question. Somebody had a question for you on Twitter, Sontard. First of all, let me ask you this: what do mom and dad do for a living? Do you know?
Make videos and put them up online.
Where at? Where do we put them online?
YouTube.
Why do we do that?
So we can make money.
Yeah. Because why do we need money?
So then we could not be poor like a long time ago when you guys had me.
We were poor when we had you, huh?
We were very poor.
Why don't you want to be poor?
So then cause then I want to learn, and then we don't have enough money for school, or like.
We need some money for our necessities of life, huh?
Mhm.
You'd be like that kid. You'd be naked. You'd be fighting spiders with a toothpick if we didn't have money, huh? Because if sometimes you live in some of these bad areas, there's spiders that big.
Figuratively.
So here's the
speaking.
question, dude. We make a video every day, right? You see mom and dad with this camera. You film. Yesterday you were filming for me, right? So do you ever not want to do that? Do you ever feel like, I don't want to be filmed? Like, I don't want to, because you realize a lot of people watch our videos, right?
Mhm. Sometimes I don't really want to be filmed, just because like I just want to hang out with you guys and
Right.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we just want to have family time, huh? Yeah. So sometimes it feels like, oh, we have to film right now, but you just want to hang out with us instead. Well, do you think we should stop? We should
No,
stop?
I think it's a good job, but sometimes I just want to,
Just relax.
You know.
Right? Just chill.
I love
relax.
that. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree, because sometimes we just want to be with the family, and sometimes it seems like a lot of pressure when all these people are watching our videos, and we have to try to be funny, and we have to try to entertain all these people, and sometimes it feels like there's a lot of pressure, huh? So that's a question that some people want to know, that when you get older, are you going to say, I'm not doing the videos anymore? Because you know that you don't have to. Like, if you don't want to be in the videos, like, we don't ever make you be in the videos. You can say, I don't want to be in the videos anymore. Do you want to take that opportunity now to say that we're canceling the vlogs? So why do you think the videos are good? Do you think they're good?
Yeah,
Why? For what reason?
because it's like a time where we're like kids, they could see us and like enjoy us if they like have bad families or their families tearing apart, and we're kind of like part of everyone's family.
That's true, huh? A lot of people think that we're kind of like their extended family. They look up to us. She's
You're
so
so
proud.
sweet. I just want to give you a
Aw,
hug.
Give your mom a hug.
I've missed my family for the past couple of days, so I'm a little emotional.
So why do you think some people's families are tearing apart or whatever, like you talked about?
Well, just because probably arguments and stuff.
Yeah? Arguments over what? What do you think people argue over?
I don't know.
Lots of stuff. How about kids at school? Do you have kids at school that have families that are tearing apart that you know of? Can you think of anybody? That's kind of maybe like personal, like.
I know, I don't know the 8-year-olds really voice
Yeah, like-
that kind of stuff yet.
Sontard,
Man, I'm having a really bad
after
home
we're done
life.
playing on the apparatus, can I really talk to you about my home life? My dad just really doesn't get me, bro, and I want to see if you can help me out with that. Yeah, you're only 8. I guess these are kind of deep questions
Yeah,
for an
he's
8-year-old.
like, I don't know.
Well, you know, a lot of people in the vlog say that you're like the sweetest, nicest big brother ever. You know that? And I think it brings us to our next question is, which one of your brothers and sisters do you love the most? Do you love Baby Tard, Princess Tard, or Rock Tard the most?
or mommy tard?
You have to choose which one. Say that our apartment was on fire, and you could only save
That
one.
is such a mean question.
Listen, he's got to face these tough questions if he's gonna make it anywhere.
Okay,
in
you
life.
answer the question first, and then he can answer.
I definitely take Rock Tart. He's easier to grab. I could grab Rock Tart, and then I could grab some
What
of my,
about Mommy
my
Tart?
favorite Volcom ShayCarl shirts with me.
Like, you guys got legs. You run. Just run.
So seriously though, which one do you love the most?
Everyone.
Do you love everyone the most? Yeah.
That's a good
That's
answer.
a good answer.
It's a good answer.
So talk to me about your sisters. Is that tough having two sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? What's the hardest thing about having two crazy sisters? I think he's choosing his words wisely. He's like,
It's like, what
could they
do
maybe
I
watch this
say?
later on? So you and Princess Tard were playing yesterday, and you were a real estate agent. And
You were?
yeah, I went in their room.
Adorable.
And what was Princess Tard? She was like the.
She was another real estate agent
So I went in and I was because I
What
said.
is a real estate agent? Can you
selling
explain?
houses.
Okay.
So what did I went in there? I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, we're playing like I am selling houses. So yeah, explain the game you guys were playing.
We were real estate agents, and we were paying houses or mansions that are really cheap.
You're-
And we would make a lot of money doing it.
They're flipping houses, and he's 8 years old. He's buying mansions for cheap, fixing them up a little bit, and selling them for a profit. That's my boy.
That's adorable. Seriously? Oh my goodness.
Did you play real estate agent when you were 8 years old, Mommy Tard?
No.
So actually, tell him that story. You met a girl at Blog Her. This is
Oh,
a
I
funny
did.
story about what you were doing when you were 11.
Yeah. This girl at Blog her mom has a blog. I wish I could remember the name of it. I think it's CEO of the House, actually. CEO of the House is her mom's blog, and she just started. She's 11 years old. She just started her own blog, and just got her first, big opportunity with blogging, and she is also training for a half marathon.
She's this girl's 11.
We did it, and she's
Yeah.
11 years old. She totally made me cry. I'm like, I love you. You're amazing. And I was like, what was I doing at 11 years old? And I was like playing Barbies, and I remember this picture of me with really greasy, long, stringy hair.
Greasy, stringy, long hair playing Barbies.
I'm like, I was not thinking about running marathons and doing blogs. I was like, let's play Barbies and then eat chocolate.
That's hilarious. Okay, so that's a
Um,
good question for you then. Do you want to have your own YouTube channel one day?
Mm-hmm.
You do? What are you going to put on? Because you can put anything you want on YouTube. What do you want to put on your YouTube videos?
Probably make up new dance moves, and then when I get older and have kids, I'll film them.
Oh, I see. Carrying
Taking
on
after
the
the
family
family name.
tradition. You think you'll do that? You think you'll film your kids when you're older? What if they don't want to be filmed? What will you tell them?
Well, too bad you have to do it.
Is that what Dad tells you?
Just kidding.
What about Hammerman, dude? We got to do that.
Yeah.
Hammerman.
Oh crap, I just gave it away. See, he already knows. I've actually said it in the vlog. Sorry. People are
okay.
asking for it. Because remember, I showed him your comic strip. Sontard has already made storyboards. He literally has scenes just like you'd see in a comic where it's like Hammerman comes in and tell him where did you get this idea for Hammerman?
One day my friend was doing comics, and I'm like, hey, can I do some comics with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like,
Like you just writing the comics? Okay.
and like we started doing it like I think at the beginning of the school year, like on the first recess we'd probably do it, or like at lunch while we're eating we would make up these comics. Like he made Banana Man.
Mm-hmm.
I made Brain Boy, but then I didn't have any ideas left, so then I threw it in the trash, and I forgot I had a girl's number on it.
Oh, dang it! Don't you hate that?
Yes. And
That is the worst.
What is going on here? You're only 8.
had a
Slow
girl's number
down. You're freaking me out.
Dude, you might have had 2 home runs right there. Brain Boy? That sounds like a good
I know.
storyline.
I think that
And
you should
the
be more
chick's
sad that
number?
you threw Brain Boy away.
I think you should bring back Brain Boy. That sounds good. So how did you went from throwing Brain Boy and this hot chick's number away to Hammerman? How did you make that transition?
Well, one day I was like about to write a comic and I'm like, what superhero should I do? Because my friend says it's not cool to like copy or something. I'm like, well, who cares if you copy?
So you don't want to do Banana Man because that would be copying, right?
And he's like, if you copy other guys, you're gonna get like go to jail or something. I'm like, dude, you're crazy.
No, he's right. You can't copy other people's ideas. Like you can't do another even though Hollywood does all the time. Check out Superman 17.
You shouldn't. It's just not.
Yeah,
nice
you want to
do
come up with your own original idea, because if somebody has an idea and then you just copy it, it's just like it's almost like stealing sometimes. If you like take another person's idea. But I don't think I've ever heard of Hammerman before. So is that how you came up with Hammerman?
Yeah, I'm like, well, what should I do? Like, cause my friend already brainstormed like a lot, and I'm like,
he took all the ideas.
yeah, and I'm like, well, he hasn't did Hammer, so I just came up with Hammerman pretty much.
Cool. And how many Hammerman episodes do you have?
I've made 2, and I'm in the middle of 3rd.
Nice.
Awesome.
So we need to
that.
talk to Brett, and we need to get some props. And I actually even talked to him. I want to talk to you about the villain, because you have like a bad guy. You need a bad guy. Hammerman, like he can save people from like everyday robbers, but he needs like a nemesis. He needs a guy that he fights all the time. And I was thinking, I don't want to like put myself in your script or anything, but I was thinking that I could be the bad guy and that like, you could be fighting me. And I have an awesome idea for a costume.
We're getting the $5.
Okay, what do you think? Should we do it together? Mm-hmm. Do you want to make a business deal right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I get to be in your script and I get to be the villain. Okay.
But you got to come up with who the villain is.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit later about the costume idea I have, and then you can be Hammerman, and then you can name me whatever you want. But I'm going to tell you this idea of like what I want to wear. Okay. And then we'll shoot it. Okay. Okay. So Brett's in Ireland right now, but when he comes back,
what about
we'll
the damsel in distress?
Dude. I'm gonna kidnap you so much. I'm gonna kidnap you all the time.
You're gonna get punched.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Sontard, for being on the podcast today. Did you have fun? Mm-hmm. Did you like it? Mm-hmm. I think you did a good job.
You've been a great 8-year-old, well-spoken. Mom can't speak.
And listen, stay away from the 3rd grade ladies. You
seriously?
Got it? You got it?
Got it? You can throw those numbers away, but don't throw your scripts away.
Yeah! You just play sports, and read books, and write scripts, and stay away from the girls.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
All right, thanks for joining us here at Maker Studios in Los Angeles, California for When the Kids Go to Script Writing School. Sontard, thanks for joining us today, buddy.
Me too.
He starts school next week, so he will be in school soon.
My baby's growing up.
He's going to be in 3rd grade. See you next time. Don't forget to download it below.
Bye-bye.
It's free. Free. Bye. Love you.